Well, gang, we're out here at the state campground. Planning on doing an overnighter. I'm planning on sleeping in the back of that truck. It's been raining all day, but I don't think it's going to rain tonight. Which I was actually hoping that it was going to rain tonight, but here we are. And whew, back that way we've got some noisy children. So that might be interesting for tonight. Not that I have anything against children being children. It just makes it hard for filming when you have all that screaming in the background. But yeah, so we're I do have a tarp to put up, and I had planned on putting a tarp up off the back of the truck if it was going to be raining. Just so I have some place to sit under, but I don't think it's going to rain anymore. So I don't know that I'm going to set up the tarp. Oh my God. Children. Alright, gang. So this is the cot that I'm going to use tonight. It's an Ozark Trail cot. And picked it up at Wally Worlds, and yeah, it's got an interesting design. It has this zipper thing across it, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, but my plan is to open this up, set it up, and then get it set up in the back of the truck. So let's take a look at this thing. I just pulled my knife out. I don't need that. Alright, it's got a nice carrying case, that's for sure. Alright, so it just folds. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I see. I see. So I go like that. Then so that's what it looks like, guys. Well, I'm gonna go slam in the back of the truck. Let's go take a look and see how this goes. Alright, gang. So that's what it looks like in the back of the pickup truck. So that's gonna be bed for tonight. I got the foam pad to put underneath it. It's supposed to get down like 40, high 40s tonight, low 50s. Alright, guys. So I decided to put the tarp up just in case the rain decided to show up. You can see what I did here. So I tied off to that tree and that pine tree over there with a slope coming down towards this tree here. Then went over the back of the topper, ran two guide lines down on either side to help hold it steady into place. And that's what we got. Alright gang, so one of the other things we got here tonight, my wife picked up a stove off of Temu. She thought it'd be fun for me to check this thing out and use it. So let's take a look at this stove. Kind of a nice case. Oh, it's all wrapped up in tape, blue tape, so I'll have to get that off. Okay. I'm not 100% sure here. I think this is an ashtray. Maybe not. Nope. Does this fit inside here somehow? Aha, aha. So that goes on the bottom like that. Then there's a grate inside of there. And then there's the grill. I'm gonna work on some dinner. It is getting late. Break out the old 502. So what we're going to make tonight, guys, is a kurigi. A lot of you may not know what a kurigi is. I'll put the spelling up on the screen somewhere. And anyways, it's like an Italian sausage type of sandwich. But the seasoning is not quite Italian sausage, hence the name kurigi. It's very unique to this region, or actually even this area, but something we grew up with. And that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. So let's go ahead and get working on dinner. So on our kurigi, a lot of kurigis have different toppings. We usually have onions, green peppers, mushrooms, mozzarella cheese. We usually saute that all up. Now I cheat a little bit. I got everything pre-cut. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these in. Start working on our veggies. This is the best part about camping right here. Working on dinner. Oh yeah. Again, we got mushrooms, onion, and green pepper in here. Escapee on a mushroom. Then we have our bun. I got a piece of cheese in here as well. And then there's basically pizza sauce is the sauce we use. So yeah, guys, things are going pretty good. We're getting more and more active. I'm still nowhere near the level I was as far as energy before the surgery to where I am now. And I just recently had a doctor's appointment, and at that appointment he said it's going to take a solid 6 months for me, because the surgery that they did was very extensive. And usually with the kurigi sandwich, the bun gets toasted. I don't think I'm going to worry about toasting the bun. I'm just going to get the vegetables sauteed. And the steam is coming right in my face, guys. So I'm going to get the vegetables sauteed. Then I'll get the meat cooked. Then we'll get everything onto the bun. And we'll enjoy some dinner. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, things are getting better. We're getting out. We're getting more active. Getting some more adventures. We're doing an overnighter. It's been a while since we've done an overnighter. And yeah, pretty excited about just progressively moving forward. And sharing some adventures with you guys. What I'm wondering, guys, I'm wondering if this patty, I don't think it'll fit in there with the veggies. Kind of wanted to cook the two together. Maybe if I spread the veggies around to the side, I can get that patty in there. Oh my gosh. No, if you knew what this smelled like. It just has such an unbelievably good smell. Such a wonderful dish. Oh yeah, we can cook the patty and the veggies at the same time. Yeah, I think that cookie meat's done. Hot. Oh yeah, it's done. Now we got to get the cheese on there. I have two pieces. Maybe I'll put one on the bottom of the sandwich too. So while that's doing its thing, and like I said, typically we toast the buns. Throw them in the oven for a while. Crisp them up. But we're camping. There's only so much we can do. Turn that off. Put the veggies on. I think we're going to put veggies on both sides. Because why not? We got extras. I'm going to actually flip that over. Oh, plenty of veggies. Plenty of veggies. Oh my god. Yeah. We're going to cheese that up. And that, my friends, is a cookie sandwich. one of the best Upper Peninsula delicacies you're going to get. I just made a kudigi on a campout. Well, guys, I'm gonna bring you back after a while. I'm gonna eat dinner, relax for a little bit. When we get a fire going, I'll bring you back because we gotta put a fire in that Temu stove. See how that thing does. We'll bring you back after dinner. Alright, gang, we got the fire going. That was a tough one. This little firebox, it's an interesting little Temu firebox, that's for sure. It's got this weird little ashtray on the bottom, but then it's open on one side. It's got good ventilation. I don't know. It's an inexpensive stove. So that being said, you can't expect a whole lot, right? But it seems to be burning pretty good. Check it out, guys. Alright, there it is. You can see on the bottom on this side, there's a bunch of little vent holes. So bring in plenty of oxygen. It's got this weird door on this side, which I don't really know what you'd use for. I guess you could open it up and feed firewood that way if you had the top on for cooking. But that doesn't seem like the best thing in the world either. I don't know. It's an interesting stove. And for a few dollars off of Temu, not bad. And see, I like using a little stove like that as opposed to like the big fire pit over there. It's a little more contained. You don't have to have a huge fire. I do like that part of it. So yeah, it's been a pretty good night out. Got going kind of late. I don't even think I got out here till 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. I had to collect a little bit of firewood. Get my tarp set up. Get the bed set up, cook dinner. So it's been a busy night. We're testing out a few new things tonight. We've got that Walmart Ozark Trail foldable cot with the zipper on it. It's just such an interesting concept. We've got this Temu stove. And I am liking it just for a firebox. It's doing pretty well there. And like I said, I like the fact, you know, it just keeps a nice small fire. You don't have to have a big fire going in a big fire pit. Just enough to create a little bit of a warmth, a little bit of a glow. Have the ability to just enjoy a fire. And that's a part of camping we all like. Who doesn't want a campfire when you're camping, right? But, no, this is nice. It's been a really, really nice night. Kind of busy, but really nice. Now we'll just enjoy the fire for a while. Alright guys, so it's been a good night. Now I'm in the box of the truck. You can see the fiberglass of the topper. I think it's time to go to bed. I'm on the Ozark Trail mattress. I got a foam pad between the mattress and the sleeping bag. Got to keep something between you so you have some. Got to keep something between you so you have some resemblance of warmth. Otherwise, the bottom side will get really cold and you'll not have a good night. So, yeah, this has been a really, really good night, guys. Really good night. Been a lot of relaxing. There's been some partying next door. When I say next door, through the trees, under a campsite. They're a little ways away. I could hear them. They were loud enough to hear, but I couldn't make out what they were saying, or at one point they were singing. I couldn't tell you. But they're having some fun. Yeah, there's only a handful of us out camping. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's a weeknight. It's a school night. So not too many people out. I mean, not that school's in session, but you know what I'm saying. It's a weeknight. So, anyway. I think I'm going to try to get some sleep. So, maybe we'll see you guys in the morning. Maybe we will. See you guys in the morning. Have a good night. Good morning, gang. That was a good night. That was a good night. This Ozark Trail cot. No, I'm not sponsored by them. This Ozark Trail cot did pretty well. It's fairly comfortable. I'm going to roll around a little bit. I'm a big guy, and I think it's a little narrow. I'd like to have a wider cot. But overall, I slept good last night. Only got up once for a nature call. Typical for an old timer. But yeah. Oh, it's a little chilly this morning when I get you know, from underneath the sleeping bag. It's just a little chilly. It's gotta be, I don't know, 6:30-ish. But, yeah. I have to get up and make a cup of coffee. Of course, my coffee of choice is decaf these days because congestive heart failure, you're not supposed to have caffeine, so I don't drink caffeine. But yeah,
I might just lay down for a little bit longer, maybe. But a cup of warm coffee is sounding pretty good. Sounding pretty doggone good, guys. All right, well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Probably gonna get up here. Probably gonna get up. So we'll see you outside for a cup of coffee. Maybe when we're making coffee, we'll do our teardown. We'll see. See how motivated I am. Who knows? Maybe I'll fall back asleep.
All right, gang, so there it is. We had a really, really good night sleeping out in the old Ford truck. I got everything cleaned up this morning while coffee was being made. So now I'm going to enjoy breakfast of champions, some Oreo cookies, and my cup of coffee. And then we're going to get rolling. So, yeah. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming along on this pickup truck bed camp out.